So then guys, the new iPhone 18 is already in production, and today I want to tell you about 6 leaks and rumours that we've heard about, and one of them is quite an interesting one because it's actually to do with the release date of the iPhone 18. So with that, let's get started with number 1, and that's all to do with that release date. We've actually heard for the very first time here that the new iPhone 18, the basic model, well, it's not actually going to be released in 2026 in the September time, and this will be a first in ages. Ever since the iPhone 4S, we've had, say, a new normal iPhone come out every time in September or October time. But it looks like in 2026, it will be the very first year we will get no normal iPhone come out whatsoever. And in fact, it's going to go into 2027. What we're hearing is that in 2026, in September time, we will get the new likes of the iPhone 18 Pro models, so the iPhone 18 Pro, the iPhone 18 Pro Max, but we will also get that new iPhone Fold video. And if you want more information about those phones, well, check out my other videos on the channel because I'll talk more in depth about it. But it does mean that the iPhone 18 is actually going to be delayed out till springtime 2027, but it's most likely going to be launched alongside the likes of the iPhone 18e, and it will also be launched alongside the iPhone Air 2 as well. So it looks like Apple have 2 separate dates for iPhone releases going forwards, and this will be a first. So if you are looking to get an iPhone 18 normal, you may have to wait out a little bit longer. So you may want to get an iPhone 17 if you were thinking of getting an iPhone in 2026. So just be aware of that. But then, for the second big leak we've heard about for the new iPhone, and that is we're going to get a new camera sensor being added in. We can even see here from this leak that we've been told that Apple already started making the selection process for the new iPhone 18 sensor. So this is going to be really interesting to see. We have heard already that it looks like Apple could be working with Samsung for the very first time in ages, that they are going to be making this new sensor for them, but we don't actually know how many megapixel this new sensor is going to be. We don't know how well it's going to work or what the size of the sensor will be. All we know is that Apple are selecting their new kind of manufacturer, and it looks like it could potentially be Samsung who could be making this for the new iPhone 18. But then, for the third big leak we've heard about is that also Apple are looking to be making a new capture button for the iPhone 18. So we did get the new capture button introduced last year with the iPhone 16, but it looks like Apple are introducing a new type of capture button, which is going to be supposedly simpler to use, and this will be available on all of the iPhone 18 models. Well, I say the iPhone 18 Pro and also the iPhone 18 normal model as well. But yeah, they're looking to introduce a new type of button which is also going to be added on. But then, for the fourth big upgrade we've heard about, and this one to me is quite a good one in my opinion, but I wish, they'd get rid of it completely, and that is we've heard that the dynamic island is going to get smaller on the new iPhone 18 model. It's probably going to get about 1/3 smaller. I wouldn't say it's going to go completely disappear. It's just going to shrink down that kind of pill sort of size there. It's going to go down a little bit smaller in what it is. The good news about this means that it won't intrude into your space as much as it does right now. So this means if you're watching content, that dynamic island is not going to get in the way as much. So if you're watching your shorts, you'll be able to see it a little bit more clear. And also if you turn your phone, horizontal, you'll be able to watch, say, your movies or play your games a little bit more clearer now with having a slightly smaller dynamic island. So at least this is a positive, what we are going to get here with this phone. But first, just quickly guys, I want to tell you about the channel giveaway I am doing in mid-January 2026, and it's for this right here. That's right, it is an iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber, like I said, mid-January 2026. The great thing about this iPhone 17 Pro Max, it also does have a physical SIM card slot. So any of you guys out there in countries where they don't allow eSIMs, well, you can actually use it. But you can also send up a eSIM on it too. But the main thing is how to enter into this giveaway. Well, there's just two things you need to do. The first thing you need to do is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to still get before the end of 2025 or the beginning part of 2026. Maybe it'll be a new iPhone. Maybe it's going to be, say, a new iPad. Maybe it's going to be something nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be, say, a Nintendo Switch 2 or something else completely different. Whatever it is, put it down into the comments below. Now, the other part of the giveaway will be happening near mid-January time 2026, where I'll be making a video on this channel giving you even more details about the giveaway, including a form to fill in too. And you won't want to miss out on that video. So the best thing that you can do right now is subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell because you'll want to see that video. Plus, you'll also want to be a subscriber because I'm giving this away to one lucky subscriber. The last thing I just want to quickly say, guys, that sadly there are still lots of scammers and spammers out there. People are still impersonating me, telling to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best to see right here. Please do report them. So moving on from this then, for the fifth big upgrade, and that is all to do with the chip, what's going to go inside the likes of the iPhone 18. The chip is most likely going to be an A20 chip, and it's going to be a normal A20. Most likely the cores and everything like that will be exactly the same as the normal A19 right now. So what I'm talking about here is that we'll probably get the likes of a 6-core CPU, so 4 efficiency cores, 2 performance cores. That's what we'll get there. And then also we'll get the likes of a up to 5-core GPU cores this time round. Again, very similar to the A19. So that will be really, really good to have that. But one of the core differences, what I would say is going to happen here, is that this new A20 chip is going to be made on a 2 nanometer process. We are currently using a 3 nanometer process. So to go to a 2 nanometer process, this means all the transistors, resistors, and all of that are compact even smaller. The great news about this, it means that your actual new CPU can run even faster, but also at the same time even be more efficient than what we have right now with the A19. And the A19 is a very efficient chipset. But the great news is that if you paired this even with, say, the same size battery, what you get in a normal iPhone 17 right now, well, this would give you even better battery life, maybe an extra hour or two on top because of these efficiencies. So to have this added in to the iPhone 18, this is really good news to hear. You're going to get a faster CPU, built on a brand new manufacturing process, but it will also help out in performance and give you better battery life too. So that is great news to hear. But then finally, for the 6th big upgrade to go alongside that chip there, we've also heard that the RAM is going to be upped inside of this phone. That means we're going to have 12 gigabytes of RAM in the iPhone 18, what is great news to have. This is up by 4 gigabytes on what we have on the iPhone 17. 8 gigabytes is quite a lot actually, and it's quite good on a normal iPhone 17. I know Pro guys, you have on the iPhone 17 Pro, you have 12 gigs. This means that this phone will also get pushed up into that. This will help out obviously if you're opening up multiple apps or more intense apps that use up more of your RAM. This is going to be great to actually have inside of your phone and definitely future proofs it going out into the future. But really guys, that is the latest and greatest we have on the normal iPhone 18. Are you excited for it? Are you going to be getting one? You're going to wait out to 2027 to get one? Well, let me know in the comments below. And on that note as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. As always, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews, and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, we'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.